A very good evening. You're watching The Big Bang with me, Akshita. And first up, the ambitious Anna Bhagya scheme introduced by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is always engulfed in controversy. And this time around, it's truck owners who have dissented and may stage a protest in the first of the next month. The Federation of Lorry Owners and Agents has alleged that the Food and Civil Supplies has not remitted transportation charges for carrying loads of rice to different places in the last 5 months. According to the Federation, the department owes 80 crore rupees to the owners of about 2,000 lorries. The association has threatened that if the department does not make the payment soon, they would not transport rice bags to fair shops from FCI warehouses from 1st September. About 250 contractors are expected to participate in the protest. The Federation has also alleged that though the tender period is over, the government has not called for the new tenders. If the department fails to make payments and the lorry owners go on a proposed strike, the public distribution system in the state would be seriously hampered. And well, it looks like a repercussion of the Anna Bhagya scheme is being felt by the lorry drivers. The people who are said to be transporting this rice claim that their dues have not been given by the government. In all, the lorry owners claim that they have to be given nearly 80 crore rupees, a stupendous amount that the government has not bothered to ensure is remitted. This is what has led to so much anger, and these lorry owners have made it very clear that they will continue their agitations. In fact, they will step it up if the government does not go ahead and pay up that sum. Moving on, even as women in Bengaluru are speaking out and eve teasers and rapists are being held accountable for their actions, there seems to be no respite for women. Here is one such incident where a girl was allegedly victimized by the lecherous desires of her own father. This man you see here has been accused of attempting to rape his 2 daughters within the walls of their very home. The man, who has been identified as Ramesh Kutti, allegedly threatened these 2 girls, who are minors, to go to bed. He is also said to have threatened them with a knife.
ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಚಾಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ನೀನ್ ಬಾ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹಂಗಿಂಗಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
The incident came to light when the girls complained to their mother. The girls have stated that Ramesh had started making advances towards them only for the past few days, but going by his past actions, it was no surprise.
ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾನು ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಈಚೆ ಕುಂದಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೀಗ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೂ ಕೊಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನಿನ್ಗೂ ಕೊಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಭಯ ದಿಗ್ಲು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಚಾಕಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು.
ಸರ್, ಅವ್ನು ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಹುಡುಗರು ಲೈಫ್ ಹಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಇದೇ ಥರ ಎಷ್ಟೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಾನೇ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹೋಗಿ ಜಗಳ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರು ಎಂತಿ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಡಣ್ಣ ಇದೊಂದು ಕಿತ ಬಿಡೋಣ, ನಾವು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಯ್ತೀವಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಎಷ್ಟೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಗಳನ್ನೇ ಅವನು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹೇಳ್ದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಸರ್. ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿ ನಾವೇ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಎಫ್ಐಆರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
Despite the unrest and protests against crime against women and children in Bengaluru in the recent past, such incidents continue to occur. Bengaluru police, though, seems to be taking a more stringent action against the miscreants. In this case, a local organization came to their rescue and an FIR has been filed with the jurisdictional Biatrainapura police. Based on the mother's complaint, Ramesh has been booked under IPC section 498A, 354, 323, 504 and 506B and also section 18 of the POCSO Act. The cops are on the lookout for the accused. Verghese Abraham for News9, Bengaluru. And while the KFCC office today witnessed quite a bit of galata as a film distributor assaulted a theatre owner. Adyaksha distributor Prasad today assaulted Arkavati theatre owner Ranganath after he allegedly cheated him of 10,000 rupees. It is understood that Ranganath had not given the 10,000 rupees which was received as collections from the weekend to the distributor, and this angered Prasad. Well, Prasad and Ranganath went to KFCC to sort out the matter, but Prasad lost his cool and assaulted Ranganath. The KFCC meanwhile fined Ranganath of 12 lakh rupees for cheating the distributor. And well, quite a bit of galata being witnessed in the KFCC office there. It is understood that Ranganath had not given the collections for about 74 tickets, which roughly amounts to about 10,000 rupees. This is an allegation being made by Prasad, and the KFCC intervening stated that there is truth to this particular statement made by Prasad and have now gone ahead and fined Ranganath of 12 lakh rupees. And well, we all know that the KPSC protests have been going on for a long time now. But today, they were protests for an entirely different reason. So what was it? Let's find out. The KPSC protest that has been going on for the last 1 month has now taken a new turn. Not only that, the number of protesters has also increased and they have split into two teams. There were two KPSC protests staged in the city, one at Banappa Park and the other at Freedom Park. Both the teams had KPSC aspirants protesting. While the Freedom Park protesters protested against the government, the Banappa Park protesters were all praise for the government. The protesters in Banappa Park had KPSC aspirants from 1998, 1999 and 2000 batches. They staged a protest requesting the government to ban the seats allotted in 98, 99 and 2000 batches, as there were reports of corruption in seat allotment.
We are fighting from 16 years. We have written exam in 98 and 99. What about our patients? What about our health? What about our mental status? Why don't all think about our grievances? They are thinking about only 2011. Why not about 98, 99 and 2004?
The High Court had appointed a fact-finding commission to look into the KPSC seat allotment in the 98, 99 and 2000 batches. The commission then filed a report on the matter that exposed corruption in these seat allotments. The victims of this corruption have now come out in the open and are also backed by freedom fighter H.S. Doraiswamy. The aspirants are also backed by H.D. Kumaraswamy, who had asked the students to submit a list of 10 questions. Doraiswamy today released the list of these questions, which will be submitted to HDK.
1998ರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಅಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಈಗ PSCನಲ್ಲಿ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ನಡೆಸಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ತರಹಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರೇನಾದರೂ ಹಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ಆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
The other KPSC team at Freedom Park has taken to indefinite hunger strike and the protests entered day 31. The 2011 KPSC aspirants have now decided to take this matter to the court and legally fight the government's decision.
This is the 31st day. We have struggled a lot. We thought somewhere we had a hope deep in our heart that government may accept our list. Again, he may take back this consideration what he had taken in the cabinet decision. But at the last day before yesterday, that government has passed GO. So based on that, we lost the hope from the government. So we are going now. We are putting the case on from Wednesday. We are going to start the procedure in the court. So we have the hope even court will go for, according the decision comes according to us, judgment comes.
These aspirants will now stage a huge rally on Wednesday, which will be joined by many other organizations. When will they be answered and when will these protests find an end? Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru. And if you think RTO officials in the city have slowed down on the raids, then you are mistaken. Today, yet again, authorities of the Regional Transport Department turned to faulting public transport buses operated by private owners and seized over 40 vehicles. According to the officials, these buses were found to be violating the passenger limit, flouting safety rules, and also operating with horns which are not approved by the Transport Department. Well, the RTO once again on a raiding spree there. This time around, they went ahead and seized over 40 buses is what we understand. Several of these buses are in fact public transport buses being